So, yesterday, Frankie and Pedri got injured when we were playing against Bilbao, and of course, we draw the game. Yesterday, after the match, I didn't want to make a match review video because I will be just like sounding like a broken record complaining about Xavi, you know. But I got bone to pick with Xavi. What was he thinking, man? Like he substitute defense when we need a freaking goals. We had Vitor Roque and Mark Gu on the bench, and Xavi decided to substitute defense over forward when we need a goal so badly, and we had opportunity to get a point, like 3 point, so we can get back into title race because Girona and Real Madrid they both dropped the point. But what we did, we played like a shit, and Xavi decided to substitute defense over forward when we need goals. And man, I'm worried about our Champions League game against Napoli because right now Napoli are getting back into their form, and we just lost our two best player. When they're like playing at their best, they are one of the best player and one of the most important player in our team. Let me calm down, guys. I might be like someone like a broken record now complaining about Javi every single time when I upload the video. Let's talk about Frankie injury update and Pedri too. So, according to some reports, Frenkie De Jong will be out for about 4 to 5 weeks, but this is not official return date. Barcelona haven't published any like return date, and we know with Barcelona medical team, man, when there's like 4 or 5 weeks, it might be like 6, 7 weeks because our medical team, I don't know what they are doing. They are basically shit. I hope we are not going to like rush him back to play, you know, like we usually do, and he get injured, then we are like wasting our most important player again. Let's talk about Pedri, guys. Like there is earlier news saying he will be out about like 5, 6 weeks, but I think Pedri injury is much worse than Frankie yesterday because it seems worse because my man was crying and he was feeling a pain and he was basically looking defeated. So I'm not expecting him to return in 5 or 6 weeks. In worst case, like Pedri season might be over. That is my like personal thought in this injury situation. I'm not a doctor, So this is, and I just like found out in like Twitter X from shout out to Barca Universe. They just put this. So this is Pedri, 8 muscle injury, and he has spent more than 400 days out in just 2.5 years. So he basically spent more than a year being not playing. He was injured like 400 days, man, in 2.5 years. I think this is concerning to me about Pedri career because he's like super talented and he got all that God-given talent. But if he's not playing game week in week out, then we might not going to see him like fulfill his potential. I'm not saying he's not going to fulfill his potential, but right now Pedri is getting injury like every 5, 6 game, and this is all Barcelona and Spanish national team fault because when we signed him from Las Palmas, I think, yeah, and bro, he was like super young, right? And Barcelona and Spanish national team, they basically forced him to play every single game. If I'm not wrong, Pedri, when he was like 18-year-old, He literally played like 17 plus game in one freaking year. We cannot do this, guys. Come on, bro. We have to protect our own player. But what Barcelona and Spanish national team did with Pedri, and they did same thing with Gavi too. And now I'm worried, like super worried about Lamine Yamal. I hope we are not going to play him every single game, bro. Let him grow. They're just a kid. But Barcelona and Spanish national team should learn from their mistakes and not force these young, talented people to play every single game. I hope we don't rush Pedri and Frankie back from their injury, and we don't force them to play El Clasico, or like if we win our like Champions League match against Napoli, then we will be in quarterfinal. I hope we don't force our player Pedri and Frankie to get back to pace. I hope we let them heal first, then let them come to play and let them cook. So yeah, subscribe the channel, like the video. I'm out. Bisca El Barca.